Mercury alone shows how the mind functions, but Mercury in a sign shows how the mind was trained. Each sign represents a different karmic classroom, a different environment where the soul learned how to think in order to survive. The sign does not increase or decrease intelligence, it programs style, speed, tone, defensiveness, curiosity, caution. Mercury in signs reveals mental conditioning carried across lifetimes. This is not preference, it is memory. Fire signs teach Mercury urgency. The mind learns to decide quickly, speak boldly, act before thinking too long. This often comes from past lives where hesitation meant loss. Thinking had to be fast, instinctive, and confident. Such minds struggle with patience. Silence feels dangerous. Pausing feels like weakness. Karma here is not recklessness, but learning reflection without losing courage. Earth signs teach Mercury stability. Thought becomes practical, cautious, result-oriented. These souls learn to think in systems, to calculate risk, to speak only when necessary. Often, past lives involved responsibility, land, resources, families, survival structures. The challenge is rigidity. When thinking becomes fixed, growth slows. Karma asks, can the mind remain grounded without becoming stuck? Air signs train Mercury in analysis, comparison, dialogue, perspective. The soul learned that information equals safety, that understanding others prevents conflict. Such minds think constantly. They question everything, including themselves. The karmic risk is disconnection from embodiment. Living in thought instead of experience. Here, Mercury must learn to feel without explaining everything away. Water signs shape Mercury through emotion. Thought becomes intuitive, protective, memory-based. These minds read tone before words, silence before speech. Past lives often involved emotional complexity, caretaking, secrecy, loss, or sacrifice. The danger is mental flooding. Feelings overpower clarity. Karma here is learning boundaries, so thought can exist without drowning in emotion. Rahu in the sign of Mercury exaggerates its style. Fire becomes impulsive, earth becomes obsessive, air becomes restless, water becomes overwhelmed. The mind believes more thinking will bring resolution. It rarely does. Rahu creates hunger for certainty, but feeds confusion. Understanding this prevents self-judgment. The excess is karmic, not personal. Rahu in the sign of Mercury exaggerates its style. Fire becomes impulsive, earth becomes obsessive, air becomes restless, water becomes overwhelmed. The mind believes more thinking will bring resolution. It rarely does. Rahu creates hunger for certainty, but feeds confusion. Understanding this prevents self-judgment. The excess is karmic, not personal. No Mercury sign is superior, each is a survival adaptation. The mistake is over-identification, believing this is who I am. Mercury's evolution begins when the soul realizes, this is how I learned to think, not how I must think forever. Awareness loosens karmic grip. Observe your default thinking style, speed or caution, analysis or intuition, silence or speech. These are karmic footprints. When you notice them without judgment, Mercury begins to mature. The mind stops repeating the past and starts responding to the present. Mercury in signs shows where karma trained your mind, but consciousness decides whether training becomes prison. You are not here to erase your thinking style. You are here to use it consciously. This is how the soul upgrades its interpreter and allows karma to complete, not repeat. Master your direction, master your map. Welcome to Karmic Scripts.